The devil's attributes, number 7. He is the accuser. In Revelation, he is said to be the accuser of our brethren, who accused them before our God day and night. Revelation 12:10. He accuses saints, claiming that he did not have the opportunity to fight them, or that the opportunity which he did have was not sufficient. Formerly he stood before God to accuse Job, claiming that he did not have the opportunity to fight him. He said to God, "Have you not made a hedge around him? You have blessed the work of his hands. But now stretch out your hand and touch all that he has, and he will surely curse you to your face." Job 1, verse 10 and 11. God faced the devil, revealing to him the cruelty and falsehood of his accusation, and said to him about Job, "Still he holds fast to his integrity, although you incited me against him to destroy him without cause." Job 2, verse 3. However, the devil continued to accuse him a second time, asking for a wider chance and for permission to smite Job with sore boils. Job 2, verse 7. It is amazing that the devil performs whatever he wants and still complains. He complains in spite of his numerous talents. Attribute 8. He has numerous talents. He has numerous far-extending abilities. He knows and masters many things. God did not withdraw from him the talents granted to him while he was an angel. His knowledge is very wide in every field. He even knows the verses of the Bible very well and uses them in fighting people such as theologians. In the temptation on the Mount, he used the Holy Bible in his own way. Matthew 4, verse 6. He is even the author of all heresies and heterodoxies. He put them in the minds of heretics and offered them wrong concepts for the verses of the Bible. True are the words of Saint Athanasius the Apostolic. Our enemy is not the Arians, but the devil. The devil knows poetry, and many poets speak of the devil of poetry, which inspires them with ideas. It is not strange, then, that one of the spiritualists says that he has fetched the spirit of a famous poet and heard from him a poem in his usual style. It is probable that the devil interfered and dictated the poem to the mediator in the same style. The devil also knows music, art, carving, drawing, and songs. He can inspire those who are concerned with amusement with whatever they need in their arts to entice people, overthrow them, or lead them astray from their spiritual course. The devil is considered among the distinguished psychologists, and even at the head of them, due to his practical experience. As this experience helps him in his wars add also to his experience and his knowledge. As the devil is among the psychologists, he is also among the spiritualists, because he is a spirit and knows things concerning spirits more than human beings do. However, the knowledge of the devil serves his own purposes. For pure knowledge is one thing, and using it to fulfill an objective is another thing. The purpose of the devil is known. It is to resist God and his kingdom. So he uses all his knowledge to realize this diabolic aim. Another attribute of the devil is number 9. He is cruel. He works with all cruelty and without mercy. His cruelty is very evident in the story of Job the Just. He also led many to perdition and loss, such as those who were destroyed by the flood, and by the fires of Sodom, and those who were swallowed up alive by the earth. Numbers 16. His cruelty is also evident in the cases of those who became lunatic and insane on his account, such as the madman of the country of Gadarenes who had demons for a long time. And he wore no clothes, nor did he live in a house, but in the tombs. And he was kept under guard, bound with chains and shackles. And he broke the bonds and was driven by the demon into the wilderness. Luke chapter 8, verse 26 through 29. And he was in the mountains and in the tombs, crying out and cutting himself with stones. Mark 5, verse 5. There are many others resembling him. His cruelty appears also in fighting saints and in frightful scenes. When fighting Saint Anthony the Great, he used to appear in very terrible forms, sometimes in the form of fearful beasts crying around him in horrible voices. Once he struck the saint hard with very painful blows, leaving him half dead. Similarly, whoever reads the story of Saint Kyriakos, the roaming anchorite, will find other examples which resemble or surpass this kind of war. He is cruel in the wars, calamities, and crimes which he instigates in the world. The results of all this are known, yet the devil is pleased with all the calamities of the world, and counts this as a victory for himself. Besides destroying souls and minds, spreading contentions, causing disruption and dispersion, he is a destructive factor that destroys unceasingly and violently, and is happy about the destruction he spreads. Believe me, if we read about the cruelty of the devil in his terrifying wars against saints, we would say that we've never been fought by the devil, because our present wars are trifles when compared to theirs.